Why did my dad hide my real mother for 16 years? I wasn't supposed to be in the attic that day. It was late October, the kind of crisp afternoon where sunlight slants through dust motes like golden glitter. I was looking for the Halloween decorations, old plastic pumpkins and tangled spiderwebs, when I stumbled upon a box I'd never seen before, wedged between brittle suitcases and a broken rocking horse. It was labeled, books. But as I lifted the lid, the first thing I saw wasn't a novel. It was a photograph, curled and faded with age. The picture showed a young woman in a summer dress, her arm looped around a toddler. Me? But the woman wasn't my mother. At least, not the one I had known all my life. My mother, according to my dad, had died in a car accident when I was barely 2 years old. This woman had long auburn hair and deep, tired eyes. There was something about her face, soft, yet haunted, that stopped me cold. The back of the photo had a date written in pen, July 3, 2009. I had just turned 3. That night, I waited until my dad had gone to sleep. I pulled out my old baby album, the one we kept on the living room shelf. Page after page showed pictures of birthdays, holidays, park visits, but never this woman. My supposed mother, the one who died, looked nothing like her. In fact, she was barely in any of the pictures at all. Most of them just showed me and my dad. I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong, that this wasn't just a forgotten photo or a misremembered face. This was a secret, one that someone had worked very hard to bury. I kept the photo with me, hidden in a math textbook. I stared at it during class, trying to recall anything, any tiny memory of the woman in the photo. A scent, a song, a lullaby. But there was nothing, just a blank space where a mother's love should have been. Then, 2 days later, something even stranger happened. It was after school, raining slightly. I was halfway down the block when I noticed a woman across the street, standing still beneath a red umbrella. She was looking at me. I looked back. Her face was hard to make out beneath the downpour, but she didn't move. She just stood there, eyes locked with mine, until the bus passed between us. When it was gone, so was she. That night, I dreamed of the woman in the photo. Not the one with the red umbrella, but the one with the auburn hair. In the dream, she reached for me through a fog, whispering my name over and over. Except it wasn't my name. It was a nickname I hadn't heard since I was very little. Birdie. I woke up in a cold sweat. For the first time in years, I began to question everything. My dad's stories, the woman in the photo, the baby album with all its gaps. I didn't know it yet, but that single photograph had opened the first door, and the next one would reveal far more than I was prepared to see. The woman in the red coat didn't just appear once. Over the next 2 weeks, I saw her again, twice. The second time, I was leaving the library after a tutoring session. It was one of those late fall evenings when the sun dipped quickly behind the trees, shadows stretching like long fingers across the pavement. I had barely stepped onto the sidewalk when I saw her standing beneath the same streetlight as before. She was facing me again, unmoving, that same red coat, that same silent gaze. But this time, something shifted. She took a step forward. I froze. My heart raced so violently I felt it in my throat. I looked around, no one else in sight, just the echo of my own footsteps and the growing whisper of wind through the trees. She was now on my side of the street, slowly approaching. I should have run. I should have shouted. Instead,